You don't age because of the passing years, but because of what you put on your plate every day. This quote by the renowned Dr. Andrew Weil makes us think, are the foods we eat every day helping us live longer and better? Or are they actually speeding up our aging process? Here's a thought-provoking question for you. Did you know there are certain foods that might be draining your energy, weakening your bones, and even speeding up the appearance of wrinkles without you even realizing it? And what's even more surprising, many of these foods are right in your kitchen disguised as harmless. If you're 60 years or older, or if you're watching this video to help a loved one in this stage of life, this is for you. Today on Golden Years, we're revealing the 6 foods that accelerate aging and that you should avoid starting today. We'll show you how small changes in your diet can transform your health, energy, and even your appearance. And there's more. Everything you'll learn here is based on scientific studies and practical examples, so you can easily understand and start applying these tips today. Grab a notebook and a pen or simply sit back and pay close attention. These insights might just change your life. Ready? Let's go. Picture 2 friends, John and Charles, both 70 years old. John loves sweets. He starts his day with coffee loaded with sugar, snacks on cookies in the afternoon, and ends his day with a generous slice of cake. Charles, on the other hand, prefers fresh fruits and avoids processed sweets. Years later, John notices his skin has become saggy with deep wrinkles and he feels tired all the time. Meanwhile, Charles enjoys firm skin and plenty of energy to play with his grandkids. So, what's the difference between them? Refined sugar. Refined sugar, found in sweets, cakes, cookies, and even drinks like soda, is one of the biggest culprits of aging. Studies, such as those published by the Journal of Clinical Investigation, show that sugar causes a process called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to proteins in your body, like collagen and elastin, which are responsible for keeping your skin firm. The result? Wrinkles, sagging skin, and inflammation that speeds up aging. In addition, sugar triggers blood sugar spikes, which can lead to insulin resistance, a risk factor for type 2 diabetes, a growing concern after the age of 60. And there's more. These energy spikes, followed by crashes, leave you feeling tired and unable to enjoy life. What can you do? Replace refined sugar with natural alternatives like honey, fresh fruits, or even a touch of cinnamon, which adds sweetness without harming your health. Have you ever noticed how sugar affects your energy or your skin? Share your experience in the comments. Let's move on to the next food because there's so much more to uncover. Now let's talk about a silent enemy that might be hiding in your favorite snacks. Trans fats. Imagine Mrs. Mary, 65 years old, who loves snacking on store-bought chips and cream-filled cookies while watching her favorite soap opera. What she doesn't know is that these foods are loaded with trans fats, a type of artificial fat designed to extend the shelf life of processed products. Meanwhile, her friend Anna prefers homemade snacks like nuts and fresh fruits. Over time, Mary starts experiencing joint pain and discovers her cholesterol levels are dangerously high, while Anna remains active and healthy. Trans fats, found in chips, cookies, margarine, and fast food, are a true poison for the body, especially after age 60. Studies by the American Heart Association show that trans fats increase bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower good cholesterol, HDL, raising the risk of heart disease, which becomes more common with age. They also cause chronic inflammation, which accelerates cellular aging and can harm brain health and memory. What can you do? Read food labels and avoid products that list hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated fats. Opt for healthy fats like those found in avocados, olive oil, and nuts. Which of these tips have you already applied to your daily life? Share in the comments. Your experience might inspire others. Now let's talk about a food you might consider healthy but could actually be sabotaging your health. If you think that glass of beer or wine at the end of the day is harmless, pay attention to this story. Picture 2 brothers, Peter and Louis, both 72 years old. Peter has a habit of drinking several servings of alcohol daily, while Louis prefers natural juices and water. Over time, Peter notices his memory is slipping, his skin feels dry, and he experiences liver pain. Lewis, on the other hand, has a sharp memory and a more youthful appearance. What's happening here? Alcohol, when consumed in excess, is one of the biggest accelerators of aging. Studies published in the British Medical Journal reveal that excessive alcohol consumption damages the liver, increases the risk of chronic diseases, and speeds up collagen loss, leaving the skin saggy and wrinkled. It also dehydrates the body, harming the appearance and health of organs, especially after age 60 when recovery becomes slower. What can you do? If you enjoy alcohol, moderation is key. Stick to an occasional glass of red wine, which contains beneficial antioxidants, and focus on staying hydrated with water, teas, and natural juices. Have you noticed these effects in your own life? Let us know in the comments. And if you think this is interesting, wait until you hear the next point. Another important factor is something many people love, but it can be a real risk to your health. Processed meats. Imagine Mrs. Clara, 68 years old, who loves including sausages, bacon, ham, and deli meats in her breakfast or afternoon snacks. She believes she's making a quick and tasty meal. Meanwhile, her neighbor, Mrs. Helen, opts for natural proteins like eggs, grilled chicken, and fish. Over the years, Clara starts experiencing joint pain and struggles with high blood pressure. Helen, however, maintains strong bones and a healthy heart. What's the secret? Processed meats such as sausages, ham, bacon, and salami are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and chemical additives like nitrates and nitrites. Studies from the Journal of the American Medical Association reveal that regular consumption of these foods increases the risk of heart disease, hypertension, and even osteoporosis, as excess sodium can steal calcium from your bones, a significant concern after age 60 when bone density naturally declines. What can you do? Replace processed meats with healthier protein sources like omega-3 rich fish, salmon, sardines, skinless chicken, eggs, or even plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and chickpeas. Have you tried cutting back on processed meats? Share your experience or a favorite alternative in the comments. Let's move on to the next food. It might surprise you. If you think soda and sugary drinks are harmless, think again. Picture Mr. Robert, 70 years old, who enjoys a glass of soda every day with lunch. He thinks it's a refreshing way to complement his meal. Meanwhile, his cousin, Mr. Antonio, sticks to lemon water or herbal teas. Over time, Robert starts feeling joint pain and struggles with memory loss, while Antonio stays active, with strong bones and a sharp mind. What's going on? Sodas and sugary drinks like store-bought juices and energy drinks are sugar and chemical bombs. A study from Harvard Medical School revealed that consuming these drinks regularly is linked to bone density loss, as the phosphoric acid in sodas steals calcium from the bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis, especially concerning after 60. What can you do? Swap sodas for sparkling water with a slice of lemon, unsweetened herbal teas, or homemade fruit juices. Which of these swaps have you tried or would like to include in your routine? Share in the comments, as your tip could help others. Finally, let's talk about something many people consume without realizing the impact: refined flours. Refined flours, like those in white bread, pasta, and cakes, provide quick energy but lack essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that regular consumption of refined flours causes blood sugar spikes, leading to insulin resistance and weight gain, both of which accelerate aging. What can you do? Replace refined flours with whole grain options like whole wheat bread, oats, and quinoa. To wrap up, the 6 foods to avoid are refined sugar, trans fats, excessive alcohol, processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined flours. Small changes can transform your health and energy. Start today and age with health, vitality, and joy. See you in the next video.